Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Zoe and welcome to my channel. I hope that you do subscribe. So if you're coming here for the second, third, I don't know, fourth time, welcome back. I'm so glad that you are here again. So today we are going to do a bit of a chit chat. Get ready with me. I'm not really going anywhere. I just wanted to sit down and talk to you about certain things, you know, but I didn't want to just sit here and talk all the way. I thought if I do my makeup while I talk, it would be less boring and more interesting. So yeah, so today I'm just going to be talking about the 5 things I've kind of trained myself to accept, kind of trained myself to do, train my mind to do, train my mind to accept while on my health journey. Yeah, so if you did like the video, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment in the comment section down below, and subscribe if you haven't already, and see you next time. Bye. So I have already done my my eyebrows and I've put on eyeliner because I was trying to avoid making this video too long. So number 1, you put the phone down. So I know like a lot of people, including myself, are dependent on their phones. So it's very hard. I forgot this, like, is a get ready with me. Okay, so I kind of made a decision to just sometimes not be so dependent on my phone. I know everything is like on the phone, so that is why we kind of depend on our phones so much. I just made a decision that I should just try to use my phone less in certain times. So I tried to stop using my phone for the first hour in the morning, and also the last hour before bed. So I go to bed around 10 at night, so I have stopped using my phone like an hour before I go to bed. I stop using it at 9, sometimes 9:30, because you know, yeah, so sometimes 9:30. So, and then I wake up at 5 in the morning. So I try to not use my phone for the first hour. So I only use my phone at 6 in the morning. It has helped me like break the dependence that I have on my phone. So I've been trying also to just not use my phone when I'm having a conversation with people, because that is really rude, but you just find yourself doing it anyway. I've been also trying to stop not use my phone when I'm doing my workouts, gym workouts. Like when there's Wi-Fi, you tend to just be on the phone all the time instead of doing what you came there to do. So like, yeah, I've been trying to minimize the time I spend on my phone during my workouts. So now I am done with the foundation. So now we're just gonna move on to contouring and highlighting my face. So to contour my face, I use it's a product by Tyra Banks. Yeah, it's called Tyra Beauty, because also this palette is also by her. So there's a story behind this product. So the story behind this product is my sister, she stays in the US, so she kind of sends these products for us to sell for her. So she asked us to sell these products for her here in South Africa. So I kind of took pictures and posted them on Facebook, because I was trying to sell the products on Facebook. So someone asked me if these products were mine, and I said yes. I mean, because I'm selling the products. I had no time to explain that my sister asked me that, and I just said yes. And then the girl was like, so you are selling fake products, so it's only available to American citizens only, so which means I am selling fake products. Well, I had to explain to her that no, my sister is a US citizen, so she asked me to sell these products for her, so they're not really mine. I just didn't have the time or interest to just explain anything to her, and yeah, I felt like it was rude. So that brings me into the second point that I have to talk about today, that assumptions are very dangerous. I mean, that incident wasn't really big, it was nothing big, it was nothing serious, but I mean, always assuming that things are the case. You always assume when you see something and you assume it's ABC, like you don't ask. So that is really, really dangerous. So instead of always assuming, it is better to just ask. Like sometimes, you know, I feel like this, it happens to everyone. When you see something, you already conclude in your head that, okay, this person, like, it's when someone says something to you and you don't receive it the way they wanted you to receive it, like you totally miss the point, and then you assume they're trying to like say something else, which is not the case. Just ask, so you know their intentions, you know what they wanted to say or what they were intending to do. Or because sometimes you feel you'd find that someone wasn't intending to hurt you. So another thing that I've kind of taught myself to do or to accept is that, you know, I'm not always right. So I have always struggled with accepting that I'm wrong or taking the blame. I've always just shifted the blame, you know, to someone else instead of accepting, okay, I do apologize, I was wrong. So I have also been teaching myself to just accept it when I'm wrong and apologize, you know what I mean? Or also when I just feel like I'm wrong, I'm not wrong, but I have the power to just save myself or the other person energy and a lot of time arguing about something. I'll just take it and say, okay, all right, I was wrong, I'm sorry, I apologize, so let us just move on. So that is also something that I've been trying to teach myself. I'm not saying these things I've really perfected all of these things, no, it is just things that I'm trying to teach myself to do, to save myself a lot of energy, a lot of bad vibes, so it is something that I've always struggled with, you know, saying I'm sorry, you know, I apologize, it was my fault. It's not an easy thing to say, I mean, let's be honest, especially when you know you're right. So just like, I am right, you know, you're not gonna get anything for being right also, but you know, for taking the blame, you save the day. So yeah, let's talk about, it's the third, yeah, so thirdly, I just wanted to talk about comparing yourself to other people. I mean, we always hear people, oh, never compare yourself to anyone, you know, there's no life better than yours, stay in your lane, slay in your lane, all the stuff. That is wonderful. I mean, like, yeah, we should. I mean, yeah, we should never compare, but it is hard. It is hard not to compare yourself to anyone. I mean, like, when your peers are flourishing in everything that they do, it's very hard for you not to look at your own situation and feel like, no girl, what is this life? What's so it's very hard not to compare yourself to people. It is the hardest thing. It's like, it's easy to say, never compare yourself to anyone, but when you actually try to practice it, it's like, it is very, very hard, because flourishing everywhere, these people are doing great, which is amazing, don't get me wrong. I'm always like out there rooting for my friends, rooting for my peers. I never feel like I feel some type of way because now they are flourishing or succeeding. No, it is not that, but I'm saying it is very hard not to look at their situation and then look back at yours and be like, what is this? What is happening in my life? What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? What am I not doing right? So it's very hard, because sometimes you look at someone, you want to ask them, girl, when you pray, do you light up like red candles or do you use white candles? Which color do you use when you pray? Because we need the details. How long do your prayers last? Like, honestly, when you fast, how long does it last? Do you fast like 2 days, 3 days? Like, how long? Details. Details. It's not that you really want to know that information, but you just feel like, what am I doing wrong? It is very easy, okay, for myself at least, it is very easy to find myself asking myself those questions and comparing myself. Not to say that now I hate the other person because they're doing great. No, I don't. I honestly don't. But I look at myself and I just feel like, instead of comparing and feeling envious, and I'm kind of teaching myself to, like, when I find myself comparing, which I think is inevitable, it just happens, I try to like draw inspiration from that person instead of feeling bad about where I am in my life, or instead of like feeling really awful about yourself and feeling like shit. It is just better to draw inspiration from them. But I've been trying to channel all of that into something that is positive. I mean, trying to look at what I can change about myself, what I can change in the way that I do things, in the way that I think, in the cycles that I keep, you know, in order for me to grow, in order for me to achieve what I want to achieve. I mean, the fourth point that I wanted to talk about. So fourthly, I hope this is in order. So I just wanted to talk about the fact that the energy you give to people is not necessarily always going to be the energy that you receive. I mean, like, how many times have we heard, or have we said it ourselves, that after so much I have done for this person, after so much energy I have put on this friendship or this relationship, this is how they thank me, this is the thank you I get. Why am I not receiving the same energy? Why am I not receiving the same love that I give to this person? The world is a mean place and things don't work that way. I mean, not everyone is going to give back what I give to them, and that is, I guess it is okay. I mean, this goes hand in hand. I should be doing the makeup, like I talk a lot. So this goes hand in hand with the fact that we try so hard to hold on to people whom we should let go. I mean, like, I once read something that said people come to your life to serve a particular purpose, and when they're done, let them go. Hurry. They wanted to be in your life for the time, but they do not want to be in your life anymore. So instead of just holding on so much to them, just let them be, let them go. They have the rights not to want to be in your life. I mean, like, that is harsh, but I know it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. There's no point in like holding on so much and just begging, maybe even blackmailing them into staying in your life. I mean, like, emotionally blackmailing them, telling them, after so much I've done for you. I know we've all done it. We have all done it. But yeah, like, at this age, I've realized that when they come into your life, they serve a particular purpose, whether it is a lesson or a blessing. Because not everyone who lives your life is a horrible person. I mean, like there are things you might have achieved through them. You get what I'm saying? So when they leave, I mean, like, they can go, you can lose them, it's fine. It is hard to do, but yeah, for our health, I mean, yeah. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is something that I learned when I used to be a tutor. So we were required to do this session with the first year students on mindfulness. You know, a lot of times I'm either thinking about the future or I'm thinking about the past. I'm thinking about a lot of things instead of just being in the present. So you find that even when I'm eating, I'm just thinking about something else. So the basic thing that I've been practicing is just to, like, take some time out, just not think about anything else, rather than just the here and the now. So that is very hard to do. I mean, like, you should try it also. Like, sit on your own and just not think about the future, not think about the past, and just think about, clear your mind and think about you are here, focus on your breathing, stuff like that. So just sort of decluster your mind and think about now, what you're doing now, which is sitting down and breathing and just taking some time off. It's very hard, but it's a very beneficial thing to do, especially if you have time. I don't do this every day, I don't do this every week, but yeah, sometimes I just like to sit on my own and just clear my head. Look on mindfulness and just practice mindfulness. Even when you're eating, just enjoy the food that is in front of you. We're always thinking about the next thing. When we are eating, we are never just here on the food. I mean, your body, and this is something that I heard here on YouTube, your body, it will send you like cues, like when you are full, your body will tell you not get those signs or cues because you're not thinking about the food. You're not here, you are somewhere else. You're just feeding yourself, but your head your mind is somewhere else. So if you just focus when we're eating, that is another way to lose weight, because you listen to your body. When you're full, you stop. You eat. The last thing that I wanted to talk about is trying to channel your negative energy. So if something is happening in your life and you're feeling so depressed, you're feeling down, someone has let you down, try to channel all the negative negative energy into something that is positive. So for me, last year, like the whole of last year was not a good year for me. So I was feeling down, I was feeling let down, I was feeling depressed, hurt, rejected, all the stuff. So I joined the gym. So I tried to channel all that negative energy, that depression, that sadness, all of it into something that is positive and something that is going to benefit me in the long run.